Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, Explicit Wellness. Yes, today I will be making Jello lip gloss, and I also will be making Kool-Aid lip gloss. And why I came up with this DIY today, it's because my niece's birthday is coming up and she requested that she wanted lip gloss, so among other things, so I'm going to make her some lip gloss. So I came across this channel and it seemed to be pretty easy, but let's get into it. I'm going to show you the ingredients that we need, material that you would need, and we're going to start making our Jello lip gloss and also our Kool-Aid lip gloss. So let me show you what you will be needing. Okay. You can see everything. You'll be needing your measuring spoons. You're just going to need just 1 teaspoon of the coconut oil here, organic, and petroleum jelly there. And you have your measuring bowls here. As you can see, we have these clear measuring bowls, and we have 4 of them. Now we're going to be using our blackberry lemonade. I hope you can see it. Blackberry lemonade. We're also going to be using strawberry watermelon and pink lemonade and blue raspberry lemonade and orange. We're going to be using our orange Kool-Aid and only 1 gelatin mixture. I'm just going to do 1 of those, and the other ones are going to be Kool-Aid. So this is the one that's going to be the Jello, which we're going to be using half of this raspberry gelatin pack here. And as far as the flavor, here you're going to be needing strawberry for the watermelon strawberry. This is going to be the flavor, and I have an orange flavoring here. That's what I'm going to be using with the orange Kool-Aid back. Okay. So I could not find any flat lipstick or lip gloss tubes, so I found these little cute little containers with the lids, condiments, little containers that you can put candy in or dressing or whatever, you know. But we'll be using these, okay? All right, well, let's get to it, and I'll see you shortly. Okay, guys, we're back, and your utensil you'll be needing is a teaspoon measuring spoon, and you're going to need your petroleum jelly. I have coconut butter scented petroleum jelly. It doesn't matter what type of petroleum jelly you use, but as long as it's petroleum jelly. Vaseline. Okay, and we're going to need 3 teaspoons of that. So we're going to put it in our mixing bowl here. It's 1, 2, and 1 more would be 3. Okay. Then we're going to use our organic unrefined virgin coconut oil here, and we're going to need 2 teaspoons of that. Mine is already liquefied, so I really don't have to melt it, but I do have to melt it with the Vaseline, remember, to get that consistency. Okay. Now I will have to melt mine. I have a broiler here, over here. I'm going to put it in the microwave and put it on my stove top, and I'm going to let my mixture sit inside of my broiler here. See it or not, but I'm going to let it sit right here in my broiler and let it melt. And then I'll be back to show you the other steps of it. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm back, and I have let my mixture melt on top of my boiler over here that I showed you earlier. Okay. Now, this isn't liquidy, it's not running, but if it is, you want to add another teaspoon of petroleum jelly or Vaseline. If it's liquidy, you want to add another teaspoon of it. So that's why I did 3 teaspoons of petroleum jelly instead of 2 teaspoons. Some people use 2, but I use 3, so mine won't be liquidy, because you don't want your lip gloss to be liquidy. You want to have a form. You want it to be like a Vaseline, solid, like, but creamy and smooth. You don't want it to be liquidy, you want it to be smooth. So we're gonna stir this around, stir it. And now if you use your microwave, you're gonna let that sit in your microwave for 10 seconds. Okay? And like I said, you wanna make sure your mixture is smooth. As you can see, mine is smooth. It's not liquidy, it's smooth. And that's how you want your lip gloss to be, smooth. You don't want a liquid going on your lips. You want it to be smooth, unless it's an oil lip gloss. This is not an oil lip gloss. This is going to be a Jello lip gloss. So you should know how the texture should look and feel. Okay, our next step is to add. You're going to need your other tube, which is a half a teaspoon, and this is for the gelatin. You're only going to need half a teaspoon of gelatin, which we're using raspberry today. Okay, and the darker the colors, the more pigmentation you'll get on your lips. Okay, and the fruity smell. So we're just going to use half of a teaspoon. Just half of a teaspoon, and you're just going to put it in there. I'm going to get my container here, because this is what we're going to mix it up in here and pour it in our dispenser container. That's what she's going to be using it out of. So we're just going to stir it and stir your gelatin and your coconut oil and your Vaseline or petroleum jelly. Just going to stir it up. Oh, it became to be a pretty raspberry tint. I don't know if you can see it there. Wish you can smell it. She's going to love this. Ooh, yes. I can't wait to give these to her. She's going to fall in love. And going to keep asking, Auntie Keisha, can you make me some more? I'm out of it. Yeah, right. But I'll make it for her. That's my niece. She's the baby of the family. Right. You all smell so good. Smell it. Look at the tint of it. So now it's ready to be put in the container. So just going to put that in there. And you want to put this mixture in the refrigerator. This is the last step right here. Easy pleasy. Easy pleasy Jello lip gloss. Yes, it didn't take much. Okay. And there you have it. Jello lip gloss. Now, I will be coming back to you after you're supposed to let it sit for 24 hours or less than 24 hours. So we'll see. Okay, and I'll be back with you with the Kool-Aid lip gloss. Alright, you all, we're back. Now we're getting ready to make our Kool-Aid lip balm. I said it was going to be a Kool-Aid lip gloss, but it's going to be a Kool-Aid lip balm, okay? So this time we're going to need a whole pack of Kool-Aid. This is the orange flavor. So we're going to put this in our mixing bowl, the whole pack of your liking. You don't have to use what I'm using, but you can use whatever you like. So And dark colors give you a tint on your lips too. Hopefully this will give you a tinted look. And I know the taste is going to be delicious, but this is orange, okay? Now we're going to need water. I use this. You can use the still water or spring water. We don't want to contaminate anything that we're using on our skin. So this is spring water, and we're only going to need 1/4 of it. Okay. Make sure you all, when you're doing this DIY, make sure you use gloves, because the tint from the Kool-Aid is going to get all on you. So we're going to put a 1/4 teaspoon there. If you can get less, it's good. And we're going to stir it all up. But I'm going to be using my fork instead of a spoon, because you want to get it mixed all up like a paste. You want it to be a paste. You see that? You want it to be a paste. You don't want it to be liquefied. You want it to be a paste. Okay. Oh, it smells so good, this orange. It smells so good. Just keep like whisking it with this fork around and around. Okay. As we keep stirring this up, we're gonna sit this to the side and go to our next step. We'll just keep going around and around. See how dark and pretty that is? Yes. This is the orange flavor Kool-Aid, and this is going to be our Kool-Aid lip balm. Okay. And we're going to sit this mixture to the side, like I said earlier. Okay. Our next step is to get another mixing bowl and put, what do we need next? Our Vaseline. You're going to need, let me cut my stove top on first, because I'm not going to be using a microwave. I'm going to be using my stove top to boil my mixture in, okay? Okay, you're going to need you're going to need 1.5 tablespoons of Vaseline. So you're going to need 1.5 tablespoons Vaseline, okay? It's 1. And then we're going to do a half. So I got my half here. I'm sorry. I have my half here, smaller. 1.5 tablespoons. 1.5 tablespoons. Okay. Now we're going to put this mixture here, only the Vaseline first. We're going to put it on in your microwave for 30 seconds. Take it out, make sure you look at it and keep stirring it. But I'm going to put it on my stove top here, my boiler. Water is at the bottom in my pot, and it's also in here. And just going to let that sit. And we're going to stir it as it were in the microwave, so you can keep an eye on it, okay? And like I said, this can be a very messy DIY, because the Kool-Aid can stain your clothing. It can stain your hands, because that's why I have gloves on. Yeah, so make sure you do that. And make sure you're using the glass utensils, and keep an eye on it, okay? You don't want to use anything plastic, because it can stain your clothing, also stain your bowls or whatever. So keep in mind with that. And also, glass is better to clean out. Okay? See you in a little. Okay. Now that we have our Vaseline melted, it's time to add the 1/2 teaspoon of coconut oil. So we're going to do a 1/2 teaspoon of coconut oil, and we're going to put it back on our stove top and eyeball it to let it melt, but not melt all the way. You don't want to be liquefied. You want it to be a creamy, smooth texture. You want a creamy, smooth texture. Now that we have put a 1/2 teaspoon of coconut oil in here, we're going to put it back on my broiler here that I showed you earlier. And then we're going to come back and show you the last step, and we'll be done. So we're going to put this back on our broiler. Stir it. Make sure you stir, 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 stir. And stir while you're keeping the eyeball in your microwave. Put it in your microwave for another 30 seconds. Keep an eyeball on it. Take it out. Stir it up. Another 5 minutes. Stir it up. Open it back up. Stir it up again. You don't want it to sit in it the whole 30 minutes without stirring it when it's in the microwave. So that's why I like putting mine on the stove top, because I can see it. I don't have to keep opening my microwave back up, opening. So I'm just eyeballing it here. And remember, you don't want to add too much of your coconut oil. You just want to add a half a teaspoon, and you want to keep stirring it. Keep stirring it and stirring it. You want a smooth texture, like a lip balm. Okay? Let that sit up there for a minute. And I'm going to come back and let you see the ending. Okay. This is how it should look. Now, we have taken this off of our stove top, our broiler. We're going to sit this back to the side. And we're going to get ready to add our Vaseline and coconut mixture. But you need to, when you add it, you need to add it slowly. Then stir at the same time. So we're going to add the Vaseline and coconut mixture slowly in. Just a little at a time. That's the only way this balm is going to work, you all. Slowly to get that consistency. Slowly. Stir slowly. For a little at a time. Just gonna for a little at a time so it can mend together. And as I'm mixing, this is going to be a good little size in the container I'm using, so that's good. It will be more than less. You're going to keep mixing and keep mixing, and like I said, pour each in intervals, okay? Slowly pour the mixture in. And I can already see it solidifying together. Remember to use napkins, gloves, paper towels, old t-shirt or whatever, because I said earlier, it will stain, okay? It will stain, okay? I see that I'm gonna have to go ahead and put this in here because it's trying to make it become a solid on me. So I'm just gonna put the last bit of it in here, and we're gonna stir all of this together. Put the last bit of it in there. Okay. And we're just going to stir the mixture. Just keep stirring. It's very important to use a fork. I've tried and tried this before I even got on camera, so make sure you use a fork. It gives me the best results, and it did, and it is looking good, you all. This is the Kool-Aid lip balm, and this is how it should look. Okay, we're gonna get our container, and I'm gonna put it in here like so. I wish I could have found the other containers, the smaller ones, but this would do. Give me a little bit more capacity to work with. Yeah. And you're going to sit this in the refrigerator, you all, for as long as you want. But some people keep it in there for like an hour or two, but some say keep it in for 24 hours. I'm going to keep it in a couple hours, and I'm going to come back and show you all the consistency of the Jello lip gloss. And also my other lip balms, Kool-Aid lip balms that I have here. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing to all the other ones. And I'll come back at the end to show you how the lip glosses and lip balms are looking. Okay guys, I had to come back because we forgot to put our orange oil in there for the orange lip balm. So we're just gonna put a little couple drops in here. It was so bitter, you all. I'm like, oh, I forgot about my flavoring. So just add just a little in there and just stir it around. Just add just a little and stir it around. It smells so fruity, orange, fruity. It was so bitter, you all, when I put it on my lips. I forgot to add the orange flavoring oil, but it's in there now. And you test it out to see how you like it or whatever. Testing it now. Okay, you all, and there you have it. And I'll be back. Hey guys, and welcome back. Yes, I'm coming back to you with an update on the lip gloss, the Kool-Aid lip gloss and the Jello lip gloss. But keep watching because I have a special product that I did not mention to you, nor did I show it to you. So keep watching. So I'm gonna give you an update on it. I really don't have many lip glosses to show you because remember I told you I made them for my niece's birthday and I gave them to her, but I kept a few of them. But let me go into this. I want to give you a review on it. First I'm gonna start with the Jello. Remember the raspberry one I told you I used? The raspberry gelatin that I used? Okay. Now, when I used this, I didn't care for it. Now, the flavor, the scent is everything because it's just like, it smells like just like raspberry and it tastes like raspberry. But the texture, when you put it on your lips, it was like gritty. It was like an exfoliator. I did everything to perfect it. I just didn't have to perfect it. But what I did was just kept stirring and stirring, consistently, just several times, just stirring it around or whatever. And I put it in the refrigerator. Remember I told you the time you had to keep it in the refrigerator is 24 hours, but mine got solid before 24 hours because I kept a check on it. So I'm going to show you that. But this is the Jello raspberry lip gloss. I'm getting ready to show you. Everything is in my lap, so yes. So remember I told you I had these containers? Well, I did order in time enough the little lip balm, lip gloss containers, a little small one like that for my niece. So I'll show you that in a minute. But this is what I was going to put all of them in and just give them to her. But this is, and it smells so good, you all. Remember, I mixed it to make it. What did I put in it? I put in the coconut oil, unrefined coconut oil. And I also put the petroleum jelly in there. If you don't have Vaseline, you can put petroleum jelly in there. It does the same thing. But this is the consistency of it, as you can see. Don't have any problems with that. But when you put it on your lips, see how smooth and creamy it is? Because that's how you want it to be. But when you put it on your lips, it's just like, you feel like a grip. So it was no way around that. I should have got a little paper towel, but that's okay. But it smells so good, you all. And look at it. It looks just like a lip gloss. And it's tinted. And it smells so good. But the texture is gritty. And when you put it in your lips, it's just like an exfoliator. So I did give her some of that. But I kept the first one I made. I just scooped some out of here. I'm sorry. And just put some in hers. And just let her know that it was an exfoliator. So finished with the raspberry gelatin. It was a fail. I didn't like it. Okay. Moving on to the next, which was remember the orange Kool-Aid package. We're on the Kool-Aid now. The Kool-Aid package did not work out well at all. This had flavor to it. I guess it's just like a this was like gelatin, because gelatin has flavor. You don't have to add sugar in it, because that's good. You don't have to add sugar. But Kool-Aid, you have to do what? Add sugar. So I didn't add sugar or whatever, but I'm saying that to say this. When I mixed everything up, still it has unrefined coconut oil in it and the petroleum jelly. And I also, remember I had my little tube. I had that orange oil fragrance. This is the orange lip balm, you all. It smells so good. The texture is good. I'll show you the texture. It is so good. Look, 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 look. Look. Yes, you all. And I just, when I put it on my lips, it was just, oh, it smells so good, you all. I was just like, this is the one. I'm like, I made it. Yes, I love this one. Not the best, the best out of all of them. But, y'all, I got some paper right here in my lap. Wipe that on there. I did not like it because it was bitter. It tastes just like orange. It didn't have any flavor, because this is Kool-Aid, remember? You have to use what? Sugar to make it sweet. So this was a fail. I didn't like it. I meant to say. I didn't like it either. So I like the smell of it, and I love the texture of it. But when it comes to flavor, fruity kind, you don't want anything to burn your lips. You also don't want anything to be bitter on your lips. And it was taking so sour-like. And I just like, I can't. But it still had that smell, but I couldn't get the flavor. Anything that I'm putting in my lips, I want a little flavor, a little fruity flavor on my lips so I can taste it. Yes, because when I was growing up, I always loved BALMS. Lip balms. Yes, and that's how I wanted this to taste. Yes, but it was supposed to be a Kool-Aid lip gloss. It was supposed to be a Jello lip gloss, but both of them, they both failed. So I may enhance this and try to put like a little orange flavor in there. Yes, and just try to enhance it. But y'all, but the smell is to die for. And when I applied it on my lips, it gave me a tint. Now I have red matte lipstick on right now, but this gave me a tint when I did put it on. So that's why I said, I try to perfect it and try to see if I can put something else in it. Yes. Okay, we finished with those two. Moving along. Now, the next one, and let me tell you the secret, the one that I did not introduce you all to. Since they did not work with me into the product either, I just thought of something. I was like, well, if the Kool-Aid is not sweet and the Jello had sweetener in it, what about water enhancers? Yes, I have 4 of them that I use. Yes, I do. And they are great value water enhancers. They are. I don't know whether you all can see them, but they are the strawberry watermelon. These are strawberry watermelon enhancers. There. Okay. And the other one that I used the lemonade water enhancer. Yes, I did. Well, I don't know if y'all can see it, the light. Let me see if I can change my light setting, because that is kind of bright. Let me see. Go back to the watermelon. Okay, that's better. You all can see the strawberry watermelon kind. That's it. Strawberry watermelon. This is one I used for my niece. And you all, they have a great flavor. If you put it in your water, and they have 0 calories. Let me see what they have in there. I'm sorry. 10 calories. 10 calories, and sodium is 35. Carbs is 2. You know, we need to look out for those carbs. No protein. And sugar. Let me see. I need my glasses on. No sugar. So that's why I purchased that. Okay, it's a sugar-free, as you can see, sugar-free. It's sugar-free. See, it's sugar-free. Sugar-free. Strawberry watermelon. I think you can see it good here. Strawberry and watermelon sugar-free water enhancers by Great Value at Walmart. And I also have the lemonade kind. Oh, she loved that one. That's the first one my niece put on. Is that one right there. Also sugar-free. Okay. And then we also use the pink lemonade. We use the pink lemonade. We use that one also. And last but not least, we also use the that's blackberry lemonade. Blackberry lemonade. So, yes, she had those flavors, and she was in love with them, you all. She could not stop putting those lip glosses on. I'm like, why don't you stop putting those lip glosses on and go sit down somewhere, you know? But, like my sister said, she was like, I like those because it's not glossy. So that meant a lot to her because they were not glossy, but turn my light back up. But they were smoother, and she liked that. She didn't want something on her daughter's lip that looked like chicken grease. Like that's what my niece was wearing. Like she loved it, or that pop, like that bling bling lip gloss. But she liked these because they're not lip glosses anymore. I switched it, you all. Remember I told you all that the Kool-Aid and the Jello lip glosses didn't turn out right. It was a fail. I turned them into what I turned them into was water enhancers lip balms. So that's what it is. It's water enhancers lip balms now. It's not Kool-Aid lip gloss. It's not even Jello lip gloss. It's water enhancers lip balm. So try these flavors out, and they're great value at Walmart. Yes, you can't beat them, and they taste so delicious. Yes, you didn't have to add any sugar like the Kool-Aid or whatever. Try to make the flavor. You see, I had that orange flavoring in, and it didn't even help. You know, and then the strawberry. You saw me at the strawberry, but I just switched it all up. A light bulb came to my head and said, "Why don't you try water enhancers lip balm?" And I advise you all. I seen a lot of fails. Everybody said they didn't like on a video like this with using the Kool-Aid, experiment with the Kool-Aid lip gloss. Excuse me, I can't talk today. And experiment with the Jello lip gloss. We're gonna name this, and it is named Great Value Water Enhancers Lip Balm, and they are the balm. Yes, they came out great. The texture, the flavor, everything. Smooth on your lips and creamy. Everything came out so nice. So I advise you all to start using this in your water and using it in other beauty products. Okay, so that's what great value water enhancers. Okay, in any flavor that you would like. And let me show the little tube that I purchased, because that's one thing I did not show you. And when I ordered them, I ordered the wrong size, but she's good with them. Next time I order some, if I have to make lip gloss, I'll order the bigger size. But this is the size that I do have, that I ordered. These little itsy bitsy little ones, but it's okay. And I filled up about 10 of them for her, 12. So she has all different flavors, and look how they came out. So good. I kept this one for myself. Look. And I'm going to see. I have matte lipstick on. And this is the pink lemonade one. So this is the matte lipstick. So let me see if I give me a little shine. You are so good. If you want to eat your lipstick off. But as you can see, it did give it a shine. It gave it a glow. So that's my tutorial on how to make your great value water enhancers lip balm. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you all would do a tutorial on it, or experiment on making your lip balm, and do a video on it. But these water enhancers has it going on. But the Kool-Aid and the Jello one, it was a failure. So I would not advise you all to even try to make that. Yes, my forehead is so greasy. But anyway, thank you for tuning in and watching Explicit Wellness. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share my video. Thank you all, and have a good one.